Forex Beginner Tutorial: How to use TradingView and MetaTrader 5. Today and in this video, I will show you how to use TradingView and MetaTrader 5 for your Forex trading analysis, and as well how to place your trades correctly on the MetaTrader 5 platform. Now let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is to head over to Google and search for what? TradingView. Okay, just search for what? TradingView. Okay, as simple as that. And you can see the first one right here. Okay, open this in a new tab. Okay, and what? It opens. Okay, now there are two ways to use this. You can either use it on the web, via the web, just like this. Okay, you just create an account. I'm logged in like this, or you can just download the desktop extension. Okay, yeah, you can look at it. This is the desktop. Okay, yeah, this is the desktop extension. Okay, the app. Okay, right now I'm logged in, and if you are logged in this way, you can just come right here, click on products and click on super charts, or you can just click on launch super charts right here, looking at you, and you can see TradingView. Okay, now there is nothing difficult or complicated here, even though it may seem, especially if you're a total beginner. You just come to this place, your logo right here, click here, and I like turning on dark theme. Okay, yeah, with this dark theme. Okay, I like it like this. Okay, yes, and remember that I'm signed in already. Okay, if you're not yet signed in, just create an account and sign in. Meanwhile, if you've installed this one too, just open it. Okay, you can see a lot of things going on. Don't mind all these drawings, I'm the one that put them here. Okay, and I can remove them if I want to. Okay, now first things first, let me remove a lot of all these things that are here. Just come here, this delete option right here, and click on remove 10 drawings and one indicator. You can see that they are all gone. Okay, and it's just as simple as that. Now, the first thing you need to realize is from here, this is where you set your currency pair. This is your time frame. Okay, and these are your candles. Okay, how you want your candles to be. Okay, if you want them to be bars, you can see they become bars, but usually I want them to be candles. Okay, just like that. Now, I've made a list, I've compiled a list of the currency pairs that I trade. Okay, a lot of people stick to one or two, but I scalp or I trade across all of this. Okay, now let me give you an example. Let's say you want to, these are the major currency pairs. You can see these are the minor ones. This is gold, here metal. Okay, so if you're trading currency pairs, anyone you want to trade, let's say NZD, USD, you can just copy this, come here and you search. Okay, you can see right here. Now you can decide towards change all of one of these in any one you like. Okay, you can see in any time frame you like. This is 1 day, and in 1 day the chart is kind of looking funny. Now it's very important to learn how to scroll or how to roll the charts. Very important. If you don't know how to scroll, how to roll the charts, it will be difficult for you. Now the first thing you need to do is what? Come here, look at my hand. Once you move your cursor to this place, you can see this place written numbers here and here. Once I take it there, you can see that my cursor has turned to an arrow pointing up and down. That is when I will now start what? Rolling. You can see I'm rolling that right now. You can see my chart is now looking good. I'm looking better. I can as well come here again and I roll. You can see I roll again. I roll to my tests. You can see right here. Now after rolling, your chart might still be up. You can see this is movement number 1. This is movement number 2. The movement number 3 is take your hand inside and then you click. It's not right click, or just click once and drag. Click and drag. Just click and drag. Click and drag. Okay, if you see click and drag, you can see the panning tool is out. It's not right click. If you right click, you just see options. Just click, not right click, and you drag to wherever or however you want it. So movement number 1, movement number 2, and panning, click and hold down. Hold it down and you move. Make sure you hold it down. Don't just click and remove it. It's not going to move. Click, hold it down, and you move. Okay, that's movement number 3. The movement number 4 is just without clicking, just roll your mouse. Without clicking, just roll your mouse. You can understand the 4 movements, the 4-way movements of how to make your charts look good. It's very important to zoom out so you can understand whether the chart is moving downward or upward. You understand what I mean? I drew something here earlier so I can come here and delete the indicators that I have. You can see. Just before we continue this video, I must have to state categorically that Forex trading is risky. It involves and carries some inherent risk where assets may diminish or may totally be lost in value.
Danjuma.
Yes, if proper risk management are not taken. So make sure that you don't trade with loan or with borrowed money or house rent or even funds that you cannot afford to lose. In Forex trading, there are no guarantees, and that is just a fact. So make sure that you do your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before you engage in Forex trading. So right now, this one day chart, I can maybe go down to maybe 30 minutes if I want. You can see my 30 minutes is still looking funny. What do? Arrange it well. Arrange it well. I'm rolling up weights now. Rolling up weights. So I come down. Okay, you can reduce this. Reduce this. You can see what I'm doing. So knowing how to zoom the chart is very important, extremely important. This candle that is this color are bearish candles. Okay, yes. It means that their price started around here and they ended here. The price of this candle started up here and ended here. Why for a bullish candle like this with this white color means that the price started from this down and ended up here. Yes. Okay, yeah, this is not candle anatomy where you study about candles. This is just how to use TradingView. If you want to study candlestick, just let me know in the comments. Let me analyze. Let me teach you proper ways to read candles or analyze candles. Okay, yes. So once you take your cursor to any of the candles, it's going to give you all the information about it. Now up here, if you look at up here, the first candle, this is a bearish candle, and the first thing is showing you what is O. O means open. It opened at a price of 0.58276. Now the high, okay, now yeah, the highest point, which is around here, yeah, the highest point, the top of its wick, the highest point is what 0.58286. The lowest point, which is what around here, that line that shows is what's called wick, is what the lowest point is what 0.58226. Yeah, and then it closed around here, closed here at the base of this rectangle at what 0.58240. Okay, and the result, okay, between the opening and the close is what 0.00036. Okay, yeah, it moved 36 pips minus 0.06% between the open and the close. Okay, that's just a very tiny movement. You can see that. Okay, so that is it. Okay, now other things you need to know about TradingView is how to use all of this around here. Okay, now for this remember that if you take your cursor here, you see small arrow here. If you click here, you see other things. Okay, now let me give you an example of how to use them. It's not difficult at all. If you click on this is a trend line. You can draw your line, okay, anyhow you want. Okay, you can draw your line. It's not difficult at all. Okay, yeah, you can draw your line anyhow you want. Okay, let's say you want to draw small support, some support and resistance. Okay, let me zoom out of the chart. That's why I told you it's very good to learn how to zoom. Okay, learn how to zoom is extremely important. Okay, now when you get this and maybe you click in the wrong place, you can press escape and you can start again. You come here, you can draw. Okay, then you get another one. Click once, you don't have to drag it down, just click and then you take it. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. I just drew it, some trend lines. You can see right here. Now another thing you can do is what for here. If you come here, these are going to give you this Fibonacci. These are a lot of things, okay, to use. If you use this, fine, but I don't usually use most of this. Okay, now right here too, these are just most of drawings that they are going to use and study the charts and make your decisions. The fourth one, okay, this is dots. This is just for moving. If you want to use dots, if you want to use cross. Okay, now the fourth one right here is what's very important. This is when you want to buy. Okay, that's when you use this one. You use it to calculate your pips, check your pips. And if you don't know what pips is, I know you may be confused. Don't worry. Pips is just what the smallest movement, okay, the smallest movement in a currency pair. Once it moves up, tick 'em, or down, tick 'em, it's a pip. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if you want to go long, let's assume that right now I've decided that NZD USD, as I'm looking at it, let's go down to 5 minutes. When you want to place your trades, it's good you go down to smaller entries so you get your entry points very well. Okay, so you can see right here, let's say I've made up my mind that I think that New Zealand dollar is going to go up against the US dollar in the next 30 minutes or next 1 hour or so. I'll come here, click on this long position, and then zoom in. Okay, make sure you zoom in. Let's say I want to enter. Sorry, I clicked. Let's say I want to enter. It's always good you enter a trade from the beginning or from the formation of a new candle. Now I'm in a 5 minute chart. If you look at this place, you will see something. 0.58312 is the current price that it is right here. Okay, and you can see how many minutes there is remaining for a new candle to form. It's counting down. You can see it's counting down. So once this countdown finishes, this candle is done, and the new candle is going to start forming. Okay, now let's come here again, click on this arrow, and I want to go for a long position, for a buy. So I can just place this around here that the price is. You can see right here. And when you click on it, you can see a lot of things, a lot of numbers. Don't be confused. Now, when you want to draw, this is your stop loss. Okay, you can see your stop loss, and this is your take profit. Okay, now, anytime you want to place a trade, okay, you can use between 30 to 60 pips for your stop loss. Okay, now, when you are looking, just be looking at this red stuff. Look at it. It's using 3.4 right now. Now it's going down. You can see 4, 5, 6. You can see that way. Okay, yeah, 11 pips. You can see, you can take it down, let's say like 30 pips, between 30 to 60 pips, anyone is fine. Okay, now you can see right there, this is my stop loss. And then for your take profits, when you are taking it on, make sure you use 1 to 2, at least 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, and you can see as I'm taking it, you can see where it's showing risk to reward ratio is at 0.85 right now. You can see 1, you can see 1.9, 2, minimum of 2. Okay, 1 to risk to reward ratio is very important. That way, what you are risking, you are aiming to get double of it. Okay, so right now that I've done this, if you go to your MetaTrader 5 and you place your trade, okay, you can see look at what's remaining, 49 seconds. Okay, if you place your trade and you want to set your stop loss, when you click on this, just look at this number right here, this red right here. Your stop loss will be 0.58007. Your take profit will be 0.58919. This is just one of the easiest ways to calculate your pips. Instead of doing some plus or minus, it's just going to show you right here. That is if here is your entry point. Okay, now if you set your take profit 1 as this, your take profit 2 can as well go up again, and you can see my risk to reward ratio is increasing. It has increased to 2.7. You can see right here. So you can also set that second one as your take profit 2. Okay, now that's for a long position when you want to long. Now when you want to go for a short position, it's still the same thing, but you just have to choose the opposite one. This is short position. Click on it and you click. Now let me show you something. Remember, in the long position, the red one was down. Okay, let me Control Z. You can see what we had before. This is the long position, because here is this is stop loss, the loss area. If it's going down, you know we are in a loss. If it's going up, we'll be in profit. That's why this one is green and this is red. Okay, this is for long position. While for a short position, click here. You can see that the green is down, while this guy is up. You can see. So I can take this right here. You can see 30. Remember I told you pips can be 30. This your stop loss can be 30 towards 60 pips. Okay, yeah. Use proper risk management. Always use 1 to 2% of your capital. Okay, yeah, 1 to 2% max is very important. So like I said before, this time you can see that your take profits, if this thing is going down too much, you can click and drag it up. Click and drag up the charts. So right here you can see that your take profit is 0.57001, and your stop losses will be 0.58893. Okay, very important. Now, just when you've done this, another thing that you need to do or you need to know is, let's go down to 30 minutes. Go up to 30 minutes for some more analysis, or let's say 1 hour. Okay, for your top-down analysis, you can use 1 hour. Okay, and then for your entry points, if you want to enter where you want to place your trade, you use those 5 minutes. Now, another thing you need to do is when you want to draw a trend line, very important, come here, this place, click on this arrow, you are going to see what parts or rectangle. Click on parts. If you want to draw, click, you go. You can see what I'm doing. You can see what I'm doing. Okay. It's not difficult at all. This shows you your higher highs, higher lows, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but as I'm looking at the market right now, it's a downward trend, slightly a downward trend. When you are done, click escape. Let me look at it very well. If you don't zoom out very well, you may not know which trend that it is in. Okay, it's a downward trend. Yeah, a little bit of downward, lower low, lower low, lower low. It's a downward trend kind of. Another way you can as well also move is to click on this minus right here or click on plus. Okay, yeah. Very important, very important. Okay, you can still check the 4 hours time frame. It's going to give you a clearer view. You can see I told you that it's what's more of a downtrend. Another thing you can also learn how to is what, look at this, these are text. Another thing is what is your text, anchor text, notes, blah blah blah. So if you click on text and you click, it can tell you where to write your stuff, change of character, anything you want. Okay, you can click on buy here, you can type buy here, anything, just anything you want to type, and you can click on it and also drag it to where you want to. Okay, you know, stuff like that. These are just random texts, and it's not that I'm indicating those things. So you can see, so these are how to use all these things. If you want to clear the things you've drawn before, just come here, click on this delete, remove trade drawings and indicator. Okay, these are also showing the some numbers. Okay, for example, this is a SAUSD where you can favorite your stuff. Okay, yes. So if you want to add something to favorite, come here, click on it. You can favorite it right here. Okay, come again, favorite this. All your favorites will be appearing. Okay, come here, text. You can favorite this, whatever you want. Okay, these are going to make it easier for you to access them from right here. Okay, so these are favorites and you can move it to anywhere you like. Okay, so but for me, I like going here to pick them. Okay, I like going here to pick them. If you hold this, you can still see what they are. Okay, so there's nothing hard at all. If you want to add an indicator, use your indicator, click on it right here, search for any indicator you want. Let's say you want to add the stochastic RSI, and come here, the stochastic RSI, click on it, and you can see it will be added. Okay, it is as simple as that. It is as simple as, see how I'm zooming it. It's as simple as that. Okay, nothing hard, nothing difficult at all. Okay, if you want to delete, come here, remove indicator, or you can also see the delete option right here. The replay is used to replay the charts, what has happened in the market previously, but it's mostly for paid or the paid feature. This is the free version. Okay, it's mostly for the paid one. Okay, yeah, you can see upgrade now. So it's for the upgraded one. I'm using the free version. So the free version of our TradingView is fine. But if you want to pay, of course, support those that developed it and, get the paid version and get more advanced features. But I'm actually using the free version and I'm getting almost everything I wanted. So there are other things, maybe alarm, news, everything right here. Okay. So using TradingView is that simple. And I believe that if you need more explanation, let me know in the comments. And let's move over now to how to use MetaTrader 5. Okay, so straight and direct to the point. For you to use MetaTrader 5, just head over to your Play Store, App Store, and just download it. Okay, yes, and this is it right here. So I click on MetaTrader 5 and it opens. Okay, once it opens, it's very simple. Okay, you can look right here. These are where the quotes are. Okay, these are all the currency pairs. If there's any currency pair you want to add, okay, that is not here, you can just come here and look it up. You can say you search GBP, British pounds, JPY, I've added it already, but if you've not added it, it's not going to be marked. It's going to be like this. If you want to remove it, you click here, remove it. Click here, you add it. You can see it. Okay, and if you now come here and look for it, okay, you can see right here is the last pair I added. You can see right here. Okay, yeah, if you click on it, you can see options to either trade, chart, detail, statistic, or delete. Okay, now another way you can also access the trade section is to click on trade right here. Okay, you will see where you place your trade. Now, let me show you something. From charts right here, some people use it. for their analysis, whatever, setting your stop loss, whatever, but I don't actually use charts here. Okay, it's my own personal preference. From here, you can adjust your time frame. Let's say 4 hours. If you want to check the 30 minutes, okay, if you want to check the 15 minutes, anyone you want from here. And if you want to zoom, just go to hold it in the center, expand your two fingers or contract your two fingers, bring them together or separate them backwards, then you see. But for me and myself, I like using the charts on my laptop or my PC, okay, or on the TV screen where I can see it wider, clearer, and bigger. Right here also, if you look at this place, you can see something here. If you click here, you see this where you place your limit order, okay, and also where some people also used to place their buy and sell order. I don't usually use this tool also, so I'll remove it, and I'll also remove this buy limit from here. What I do when I want to place a trade is to come right here, written trade. And you may be wondering, how did I get my balance? How did I get my account right here? It's not difficult at all. Okay, I will show you that in a jiffy. And also, if you come to history, from history to show all your trades, okay, what you've been doing so far. Okay, yeah, your positions, your orders, your deals, everything. Now, if you want to add an account, just come to settings right here. Yeah, from these settings, this is where you add a lot of accounts, where you can add your account, your trading account. And if you click right here, you will see all the accounts I've added. These are all XNES. You can choose any broker of your choice. And when you want to add an account, you click on the plus sign right here. And this is where you now add the details of the account. Now, how do you get the account to use? Myself, I trade with what? XNES. This is not a sponsored ad, is what I do personally, and you can see it right there. You can see I've most of my accounts are XNES. Head over to XNES. Okay, you can use the link shown on the screen right now to sign up on XNES, or you can download XNES from Play Store, App Store, and you can use the referral code shown on the screen right now to sign up. So when you open XNES, verify your account. Make sure you are verified to the highest level. Make sure you are verified, completely verified. It's not difficult. Your address and your ID card. So after verifying your accounts, okay, you are going to see it like this. You can see accounts. Okay, you can see trade. You can see insights. You can see performance profile. Okay, you can see verification program fully verified. So so very important, do that. So from accounts right here, what you're just going to do is there are two options. Okay, it's either you open a real account or a demo account. I'm in a real account right now, and you can see open here means open orders, open positions, the positions you have running. If you have any trade running, it's going to show right here. If you have any pending orders, they are going to show here. If you click on closed, you are going to see. So these are my trades yesterday. Okay, I made 44.54 USD. It's a real account. Yeah, so these positions are closed. Okay, these are my trades yesterday. You can see them, some of them. Okay, right now to open an account, just click on this plus sign right here. Okay, click on the plus, and you're going to ask you which one do you want to open. Do you want to open a demo account or a real account? So for this video, let me open a demo account. The process is the same. So just that demo account you're not using real money. Real account is where you're expecting to deposit real money. So there's no point of opening real account if you know you're not ready to trade real money yet. If you're just beginning and you want to try out stuff, you can start with a demo account. So I click on demo, and it will ask me for standard, pro, raw spread, blah blah blah, zero. Okay, so you can just use a standard account. As you can see, is recommended. As I'm doing this on the phone, you can as well do it on your laptop. The process is the same thing. So I click on continue, and then the currency pair USD. Add a nickname. You can add any nickname you like. Okay, my guy. So let the guy be Trey. My guy man. Okay, let's put it my guy man. Okay, yeah. So I click on save. Platform should be MT5. Leave it like that, and then max leverage. Let's click on it and select 1 to 2,000. Click on yes. Okay. Yeah, I use 1 to 2,000. You can use smaller leverage, whatever. Explaining leverage is just a bigger term, and I don't know what to start talking about in the video. You can just use 1 is 2,000 is fine. Okay, or you can use lesser. And as you can see, that it says what? Medium risk, low. So if you're a low risk taker, so you can use this one or use a bomb. Personally, I use this one. Okay, so I click on what? Continue. And then trading password. Remember that this trading password, listen good, please. This trading password is not the same thing as your XNES password. They are different things. If you are opening an XNES account, it's going to ask you email password. Is not that one. This particular password is specific to this account you are creating right now, this trading account you are creating right now, whether demo or real, anyone. And make sure that you know it. Make sure you save it. Without it, you cannot sign in. You can't use it to sign into your MT5, your MetaTrader 5. Okay, so let me create a password real quick, And let's continue. And look at what it says. Don't forget, it must be between 8 to 15 characters, at least one upper. I believe I don't have to explain this, so let's do that. So I paste my password, and you can see that all the conditions were met, and then I click on what continue. And you can see I've created this a demo account, MT5 standard. Okay, yeah. Now, sometimes if you are using a computer, it's going to ask you to input the balance you want. So what you're going to do is we'll click on these three dots right here, and you click on the plus sign, click on deposit, and you can enter deposit amount. So let me just say, let me start this account with $500. Okay, you can start with 20,000. You can start. Let me even recommend. Now, try to make this realistic. Try to be realistic. Any amount you're imagining in your head that you're going to start trading real account with, put it here. Don't go and put 20,000 here and you want to start $100 with real accounts. Your practice is not going to tally when you enter real accounts. There's a reason why, especially when it comes to lot size. Okay, lot size is very important. So if you're planning to start with $100 or $300 or $100, put it here. You can start with $100. Just the mistake you make in training. If you're a football player, if you play football, coach will always say the mistake you make in training, you're likely going to make that same mistake in match. So correct your mistakes in your training. So let me just put $500 right here, and I click on continue. Okay, you can see that my balance is worth $500 right here. So when I close this right here, you can see I now have $500 in my Gaiman account. So let's go and link this inwards in MetaTrader 5. So let's go back. Okay, remember, like I said before, from settings right here, that's how you link accounts. So I click here, right here, and I click on the plus sign. Okay, and then I come back to SNS and do what? I click details, and I click on settings. And right here, you will see what you need to link it. Now you can see the server name. Server name is what? XNES MT5 Trading. So I copy this. Just click on this place to copy it, and you paste it right here. Okay. You can see XNES Technologies. So select this. Okay. Now, this is very important. Don't make this mistake. Anytime after selecting this, I can look at this place written server. Look at this place written server. It's writing XNES MT5 Rail 27. This is wrong. If you proceed from here, if you put in your login details here and your password here, it's not going to enter. The reason because the server is wrong. Sometimes they used to have this glitch. So select it, and you can see from the options, these three are bearing most sense. You can see this is the one. XNES MT5 Trial 9. Select it. You can see it. This is it right here, XNES MT5 Trial now. Very important. If you don't do this, if you get that place wrong, you'll be logging in to be saying wrong login, and you'll be wondering what is happening. Both in real and demo accounts, always make sure you select the right server. So I copy my login right here, and I come here and enter my login. Okay, yeah, and then my password. Okay, so let me get my password. So I enter password, I paste. Okay, so I've pasted, and I click on done. You can see right here, my balance is what's showing now, $500. You can see it. Now, if you want to switch between accounts, it's not difficult. Come to settings right here, and you can see that's where I am now, my guy man. You can see it. If I click right here, I can switch to any of the accounts that I want. You can see it. Okay, yeah. So for each one, if you look at each one, you see the details written. XNES MT5 Trial 9. This one is real. MT5 Real 2070 is a real account. This trial account, this trial. You can see this real. Let me show you how to place a trade. When I go back and I come to trade right here, if you want to place a trade, it's simple. Click this plus sign. It's not clicking right now because I've not added any currency pair. Okay, come to codes, and you can add a currency pair. Let's say I want to trade XAU USD. That's good against the US dollar. Okay, let's add some more currency pairs. Let's say USD JPY. Let's add GBP USD. Okay, those trades are okay. So, or you can add more if you have any other one you want to trade, maybe like NZD USD. Okay, so you can remember. Okay, so this is it. Right now, if I go back and I click on the plus sign, it's going to give me option for me to open because I've added some. So I can come here, select any of the currency pairs I like. I like using this side because most times you might get confused here while looking for currencies. You just get confused because they may be when you start adding, there will be plenty and you may not be looking for them. But when you come to this trade right here and you click on this plus sign, from here you can select whatever you want to trade. These are the ones you added yourself. So I come here. Okay. So now from this second place, click on it and you select what? Market execution. If you want to trade instantly, if you want to execute instantly, or if you want to set your buy limit, sell limit, whatever. Okay. So right now you can see, let's assume that I've done my analysis and I think that gold is going to go up. I want to buy. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, very important, is to set my lot size. If you come here and you put 1 here, the way you blow your account, please, if you don't know how to use lot size, let me know in the comments so I can make a separate video on how to calculate lot size and how to use proper lot size. Okay, for an account of $500, lot size of 0.02 is fine. Okay, and then what I'm going to do right now is, well, you can set your stop loss and take profit if you calculated that. If not, if you want to buy immediately, you can just click on buy. Okay, you can see that I've bought. Okay, yeah, and that is when you can see the trade is now moving, is in losing position right now. If it turns blue, that means I'm making profit. Okay, you can as well open multiple positions. How do you open multiple positions? Click there again, the same way, click on another buy. Okay, yeah. Now if you want to set your stop loss or take profit, you do what? You click on any of them and you can see either close position, modify position, trade charts, bulk operation. Click on modify position and then you set your stop loss and take profit. Okay, yeah, it's as simple as that. Now let me show you something. Look at your balance is showing $500, equity 4.999. This equity means what? Your total balance plus or minus the open positions. So as your money be $500 right now, all these ones will they read minus, if they add them, if they minus them or add them to your balance, that's what this equity is. You get. So the next thing you're going to do, I can also show you how to perform bulk operation. Let's say you have you want to close all your trades at once, or you want to close the losing positions or the ones that are winning. Okay, what you can do is what you come here, you click on what bulk operation, agree to the terms. If it's your first time, accept, and when you click on any of them again, you click on bulk operation. You can tell you what close all positions, close all losing position, close all buy, blah blah blah, and you select the one you want. Okay, yeah. Another way also to modify or set a trade is what come here, and if you see what I did, just drag this a little bit to the left side, and you can see options. These options again, you can see them. You can see that our trade has entered the winning position right now. So it's as simple as that. You can as well go this way, and when you click on edit right here, it will take you straight to where to set your stop loss and take profit. Okay, yeah. And if you go this way again, from here is how to close your trade. Okay, now there's something I also want to show you if I end this video. I don't want it to be too long. It's getting too long already. If you want to take partial profit, okay, if you want to take partial profit, taking partial profit or partial loss, let's assume now that your trade is now in profit or it is going to loss, but let's say you don't want to lose too much. Remember, your stop loss is better, but let's assume that you don't just want to, you still want to leave the trade running and cut your loss. What you can do is what? Click on the trade and click on what? Close position once, and then as it's here, you don't have to click this. You just reduce your lot size divided by 2. Okay, divided by 2, 0.02 divided by 2. Okay, 0.02 divided by 2 equal to 0.01. So you can just put 0.01 right there and you click on what? Close by this. Once you click on it, it's going to what? Reduce your loss. Okay, it's going to reduce your loss. Okay, yeah. Remember, this is a random trade. Like I said before, this is a random trade. Don't just go and do this on a real account. Before you either buy or sell, you have to do what? Make your analysis properly and know what you are doing. Okay, yeah. Now let's say that your position, let's say that also you are running in profits and you want to set break even. What you're going to do is what? Click on the trade, modify it, and change your stop loss. Just adjust your stop loss to almost where the current price is. When your stop loss is close to where the current price is, once you try to drop down below that, it's going to what? Close in profit. Okay, so that is it basically for this video. Nothing much, and I believe that you understood. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. Okay, let me know in the comments. Now, right now that this thing is like, let's go to XNES and see what is happening there. When I go to my XNES, let me close this. On my XNES account, you can see that exactly what is happening. Look at position. What is happening here? How is happening there is happening here. You can see how it's moving. It's also the positions are open. If I close anyone now, it's going to come here. Okay, so it is what as simple as that. It is what, as simple as that. It's not difficult at all. So if you have any questions or if you want me to expatiate on any parts of it, let me know in the comments, okay? And I'll be glad to do that. Thank you so much for watching to this point. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I really appreciate you. If you gained any value, do give me a thumbs up. If you did not, like I always say, smash dislike twice and let me know in the comments. Thank you once again for watching. My name is Waterfred1 and I will see you in my next video.